Hey guys, Alyssa here, and today I shall be doing my reading statistics for 2018. I was hoping to edit it and show you the charts kind of as I was talking about it, but I really only have it on my tablet, so I'm just going to give you kind of generally what the chart looks like and then tell you the breakdown of the statistics and all that stuff. I'm doing this a lot for my own benefit so I can look back on it next year and be like, wow, those are my statistics for 2018. Just wanted to come on here and really break down my reading, what I read, what I bought, and all that stuff. I'm not a pro at Google spreadsheets, so don't roast me if I'm being stupid about it. We're gonna be talking first about what I read, which is my overall survey. We're gonna break it down by genre first. This is generally what the chart just looks like. I read 2.3% manga. Interesting. 3.4% nonfiction, which is definitely a statistic that had never existed before, so that one I'm a little bit excited about. 3.4% science fiction. I don't even know what I read this year that was science fiction, so whatever works. 12.6% fantasy, which was really interesting to me because it's really showed how much my reading has changed overall. I used to think that I was such a fantasy heavy person, and I think I really want to focus more on it in 2019, read more fantasy overall. But I love fantasy. I consider it to be one of my favorite genres, but somehow it's not the top here. 31% graphic, so graphic novels, which is no surprise at all. 17.2% regular fiction, which, excuse me, what? I know what goes into that number a lot. I've read so many Lemony Snicket books, which I don't know what category that's considered. I considered it fiction. If it's not fiction, then maybe the statistics are wrong. 14.9% mystery thriller, which makes me very excited because I had wanted to get more into it in 2018, and I did. And the last one is 14.9% poetry, which is not surprising. I read a decent amount of poetry. Overall, not that surprising, but wish I had read more fantasy. So the next one is the format in which I read, which it just looks like that. 12.5% was audio, which that's a big percentage. I'm not surprised because the audiobooks really saved my booty this year. 19.8% graphic novel, which again is not surprising. Now the reason that kind of is a little confusing with how many graphic novels I read is because I did read a decent amount of graphic novels through ebook form, so that's why that statistic's a little wait a second. It's because a lot of them I didn't actually read physically as a graphic novel. I read them as ebooks. 24% was hardcover, 12.5% trade paperback, 2.1% mass market. I read very little mass market anymore. And 29.2% ebook, which is the biggest percentage. Technically, digitally, is what I read the most of this year. And the next one is length, which was 30.5% graphic trade, 66.3% novel, 1.1% novella, 1.1% anthology, and 1.1% short story. Physical / digital. This is digital, that's physical. Not surprised. Again, I read a lot through Overdrive this year. I didn't keep track of my publishers this year just because I don't care what publishers I read a lot. It's not something I care about in the slightest. Next one is book status, so basically where I had read it from. 3.1% was purchased, which is I purchased it and read it this year. 21.9% is ARC. 40.6% is library. 34.4% was on my shelf already. So that's pretty good statistics to me. This one is location, which is basically whether I had bought it or not. This down here is library, which is 48.2%. NetGalley was 15.3%. Buying books from the thrift store was 14.1%. this really shows you how cheap I am. 5.9% was book outlet, 5.9% was library sale, and 9.4% was used bookstore. Now, series and standalone, I read 46.8% series and 53.2% standalone. I thought I had read a lot of series this year, but I guess I also read a lot of standalones. Now on to the books that I bought. This is the first chart. It breaks it down by genre. So I bought 13.2% mystery thriller, 2.6% nonfiction, 7.9% science fiction. Interesting. 31.6% fantasy, 5.3% graphic, and 39.5% fiction. The next one is the format of what I got. 2.0% was mass market, 9.8% was ARCs, which was mostly NetGalley, 3.9% was graphic novels, 45.1% was hardcover, and 39.2% was trade paperback. So that was it for my reading statistics of 2018. I hope this video was interesting. I just really wanted to do it because I would like to look back on it and see what my statistics were. If you want to, let me know. I don't know if any of this was interesting to you, if your reading is similar or your buying is similar. I don't know how you could comment or just leave a heart or a hi or anything like that. Just let me know that you were here. And that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I shall see you in the next one. Bye.